So, what's going on, people? I really wanted to show off this build that I made with Void Hunter. I'm using Station Hunter right now. Let me swap off. This guy right here, boy. So, I've been in love with the new melee that Void Hunter has. Phantom Surge, you know? Dash forward slash wow. Slashing combatants as you pass through them. Deal significantly increased damage to void debuff targets or targets marked by on the prowl. You get a void overshield, yada yada yada. Right. We are using Kepri's Sting. Spread weakening effects with smoke. And you get void melee ability back, energy back. Right? So you can spam the void melee every so often. We have Tractor Cannon, so we can spread more of that weaken. If you kill an enemy with Tractor Cannon, it sets that weaken up, which is pretty fucking sick. We've got 2 1-2 punch shotguns. You don't need to do that, but I'm doing that, right? We are using... God damn it. There we go. Sudden Death, because it's the only void shotgun that gets Trench Barrel and 1-2 punch. Pretty sure. I've been looking for one. Can't find it. It's the only one I have, and I'm gonna use it. And then my other shotgun is Wastelander. Another 1-2 punch shotgun with Pugilist. I think lethal... What the fuck is the fucking shotgun called? Whatever. The one that comes from Pantheon is probably better, but I don't have that. So Wastelander it is. Alright. We're using the U Technology set. U Technology is just the best for Void, really. I mean, you could use something that's more inclined for melee stuff, but I like U Technology. I like the big explosions that happen sometimes when you pick up a Void Breach and you have Tractor Cannon. Fun fact, if you hit an enemy with Tractor Cannon, and you kill them and they shoot forward, or shoot back, shoot forward, whatever, they will explode with the U Technology set in a range. So that's pretty fucking cool. And then the debuff weakening from Kepri's will also hit, which is, it's fun. It's a fun little thing, right? But the real reason why we're here is the melee. 200 melee stat allows you to pretty much one-tap champions, which is fucking great. Let me show you something. Let's go to the tower real quick. The shooting range. So a lot of people are doing stuff on like Master or like Grandmaster, right? We'll do Grandmaster. Ultimate content, I haven't tested this in Ultimate as much. It's still pretty potent, but it doesn't tap the champions like it does in Grandmaster. You need a little bit of damage, just a little bit, but that's fine. Wait for this to load. I'm a big fan of this build. And I don't think anybody's using it. I haven't seen anybody talk about it, nothing. All right, before I do that, I should talk about the artifact. Let me get back there, there we go. So, the big ones, Shield Crush. So, blah, 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 Void Overshield. Makes your melee recharge faster and deal extra damage. We are gonna have the Void Overshield almost at all times. That's going to be the big one. And then Expanding Abyss. Void sources deal increased damage to weakened targets. You are weakening all the time with Kepri's. And Tractor Cannon. So that's a big boon. Void, whatever this word is. Defeating weakened targets provides a small Void Overshield. We are weakening targets. Easy peasy. And the melee gives you a Void Overshield as well, so you can stack that on top of each other. And then this stuff doesn't matter. This stuff doesn't matter. The first 3 are the big ones. I guess Elemental Siphon's pretty good. It's good to have. but you know, it doesn't matter that much. You get your class back really easily with the void breaches, but again, you technology, you know, explosions, that's cool. Sure. The first three are the big ones. All right, so we are going to swap to these guys. I'm gonna get this because it's cute. And we are gonna set up a, actually, I could just do this right here. Oh no, this one, run champion. I'll check this guy out, right? I'm going to boom, boom, boom. He's dead. I love that shit. That shit is fantastic. And I also want to show you guys the loot. Boom. Boom. Grab that orb. Boom. Grab that. Boom. You just keep going. Make an orb every time. This shit is great. I love it. It's so good. Alright. Now, let's break it down. So, we have hands-on, super energy on melee kills, obviously. Harmonic siphon, make an orb when you get rapid void weapon kills, obviously. Heavy ammo finder, so that you have more ammo for your tractor cannon. Tractor cannon is the big star of the show, alongside the Kepris. Triple heavy-handed, that way you make an orb every time you get a kill with your melee. We've got melee damage resistance, because you're going to be in the face of the enemies all the time. Void ammo generation, so that you have more ammo for your tractor cannon and your shotguns. Gust of dampener, whatever, right? We got invigoration, because when you get that single melee kill, you don't get enough energy. When you don't get enough energy for the full refund, invigoration allows you to get that full refund, right? Absolution, just for the other stuff. Harmonic scavenger with the tractor cannon and the sudden death shotgun. Distribution, it's just good to have. Reaper, kills after dodging, you know. Again, good to have. Powerful attraction, I think, is pretty decent, because you're going to be making a lot of orbs, and collecting all those orbs can be a little annoying. Powerful attraction allows you to just pick them up when you dodge. Night Stalker, we are using spectral blades. Fun fact, when you're using triple heavy-handed, every single kill you get with spectral blades makes an orb. If you want more utility, you can use Deadfall. Your super's not really the star of the show. The melee's the star of the show, right? Gambler's Dodge, so you can get your melee back just in case you fuck up the rotation. Jump, whatever. Phantom Surge, the big dog. You already know. Void debuff targets take more damage. On the prowl, targets take more damage. You're going to be killing everything pretty much. Alright. Vortex Grenade is so that we can start the process, because we're using Weaken. Where is it? Echo of Undermining. Echo of Undermining. Gosh, can't talk. Your Void Grenades weaken targets. Initially, if you try to melee an enemy that's not weakened, you don't get the refund. And Echo of Undermining allows your grenade to initially weaken so that your melee can kill that enemy and get its energy back. Okay. On the prowl, no brainer. You get the ability energy back when you kill enemies that are marked and they take more damage. So you kind of want that for the Phantom Surge damage. And then Stylish Executioner gives you invisibility every time you kill an enemy that's weakened with this setup, and suppressed, because tractor cannon, right? But it also makes it so that when you're in invisibility, your melee weakens. And that's going to be really useful for you to chain it with what I was doing earlier. Right? Echo of Provision. Damaging targets with grenades grants melee energy. That's just in case you need that extra energy when you throw the grenade. Tractor is going to help you get that energy as well when you kill enemies. I'll show you how that works. Defeating targets with grenades grants volatile rounds. Volatile rounds it's pretty useful for a tractor as well. It allows you to spread a bunch of debuffs around. Pretty cool. Picking up a void breach or an orb of power grants Devour, Echo of Starvation. You want Devour always. We're not running health, so Devour is really useful. Echo of Harvest, defeating weakened targets creates an orb of power and a void breach. Helps with the Devour, helps with the uptime. You make a lot of orbs, you print orbs pretty much. And then Echo of Ornament. Right. Cool. So let's see what it looks like when you miss. I'm just gonna respawn these guys real quick. Alright. So sometimes you're with a bunch of teammates and you're like, oh no, I missed my kill. Oh no. I'm gonna get rid of my dodge too. Oh no, I missed my kill, right? Oh no. So that's where Tractor comes in. You tractor something, look how much melee energy you get back. Tractor another guy. I have my melee back. 2 guys, that's all it took. And now I can start the process again. Start the loop again, rather. Oh yeah, I messed it up, oh no. Tractor, I'm invisible. Now I can start the loop again. Fantastic. It's very strong, very, very strong. I'm surprised nobody's talking about it, honestly. This is like one of my favorite builds I've made. It's fantastic, in my opinion. Let me switch this over to Ultimate. Let me see how potent it is here. If I can one-tap champions in Ultimate, this would be really good. But yeah, you don't have to run 2 shotguns, I don't think. I just run 2 shotguns because I like having the 1-2 punch up at all times. And then, you know, sudden death, trench barrel. Trench barrel 1-2 punch is just peanut butter and jelly, really. All right. I'm hoping that there's no bugs in the shooting range where it doesn't actually show its ultimate. That'd be kind of annoying. But I'm sure it works properly. All right. Eh? I missed? What's going on here? Thank you. All right, so let's see if it still works. Ultimate. Yeah, okay, it still works. All right, let me see if I can one-tap a champion then. If I can one-tap a champion. No, you cannot. Good to know. Good to know. So Grandmaster, you can do that, but they're a little too beefy in Ultimate. All right. Yeah. No. That's a lot of damage, though. It's a lot of damage, I must say. But very excited to share this build with the world. Hopefully, you guys enjoy it as much as I do. I'm gonna catch you guys. Hopefully I can make some more builds that nobody's using. Take it easy.